Yo, what's happening with your peeps? Your boy Chelsea back again with another video. This time is Oakland having sideshows. Let's check them out.
Several sideshows take over parts of Oakland and Richmond overnight. This comes as Oakland faces pressure from the Trump administration. The president recently said that he would deploy National Guard troops to cities that he claims are.
Yeah, I can imagine Trump about to come out there in Oakland and straighten this out because it's pretty obvious the streets are wild out here. There's there's no sense of urgency or trying to take control of the city. It's pretty much actually just everybody just doing what they want when they want. Um, Someone can get killed out here, and we've seen this before. Some of us that know what as far as the drag strip atmosphere, the racetrack, and stuff like that. Most people have that kind of sense of urgency, just kind of get out the way, let the cars do what they do. But these people out here are just doing it in the middle of the streets, right in like traffic, and like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. They're probably doing it in the broad day. Who knows? They only report crime what they see fit for them in order for them to get funding for their city. But these are the type of crimes that they're not really showing y'all, and they're telling y'all that's what's going on out here in these streets. But yet and still in all, we got these people that's these YNs and these other people, young people that's out here showing off, doing reckless activities and what they reckless behavior, and they could probably end the result of killing someone. Neighbors can't go to sleep, the city can't sleep, none of that. But it's out here in LA or Oakland, I should say. So, they just do what they do. But let's see what they have to say.
Considered unsafe. Oakland Mayor Barbara Lee and the police department says that crime there has been falling in recent months. Police data through the first half of the year shows violent crime.
You hear that? Crime been falling. You see what I was saying yesterday prior to Trump going to Chicago, and they keep throwing this narrative out there about crime is falling. Where is it falling at? They can't get a hold of it. They got polices. They can't even get to these activities on time. These people, man.
Crime fell 29% compared to the first 6 months of 2024. Still, neighbors criticize police response and vow to take matters into their own hands after last night's sideshows in Oakland and Richmond produced little in the way of law enforcement response. Don Lynn's got that story.
Donuts, M80 explosions, even a car fire. Sideshows have become a regular problem in the Bay Area, but that doesn't make it any easier for the people who live through it.
If I had a gun, I would have started shooting. Really?
Would have been dangerous.
Where were the police? Where were the police?
Glenn.
You're right about that, Grandpa. Where's the police at? They're pretty much downsizing their police staffs. Obviously, they're asking for a lot of overtime. The budget can't even cover what most of the day what they ask for the city. So they really can't do much, and these streets are running rampant. Don't you know out in LA, they could do a crime and will not be arrested. Even if they are arrested, it's like a slap on the wrist. There's no repercussions or no accountability for this. None whatsoever. But yet and still, you got these people in positions. Gavin Newsom, the governor of LA, he's the type, and don't be surprised he jumps out there and want to run for the presidency in due time. Y'all watch and see. But he can't get a hold of these youngins out here in the streets doing this type of activity. And where's the parents? You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to know. Where's the parents at? Nobody has a question for that. Are they getting held accountable? But I bet you if you start throwing these parents accountable for these activities, and most of these cars I hear is pretty much stolen. They probably took their parents' car out or something. They don't know they sleep. Say they're going to a friend's house or something. Oh man, don't have me to get going.
Collins was livid after the loud spinouts woke him up 3 in the morning, and even more frustrated by what he calls a slow police response.
Irresponsible youth, lack of police enforcement. If there's no police, nothing's happening. These people are having fun.
Glenn and his neighbors say a huge crowd took over the 41st and Howell intersection for about 40 minutes. They say this Infiniti, likely stolen, finally broke down from all the spinning. Then a mob jumped on it and set it on fire. Neighbors say police didn't move in until...
These people out here in the streets setting the cars on fire, man. In the middle of the streets, setting the car on fire. And they've been out here doing this for 40 to 45 minutes. And no police is in sight. You got the CVS pharmacy store over there. Ain't no telling what's on this strip, on this block up here. Them people could just run up the street, busting in the store, which is they've been doing anyway, get what they want. And there's no discipline or nothing would be done to them because they don't have enough police to arrest these citizens. And they out here filming themselves going on social media, just showing themselves, no mask, no nothing. But yet people out here just doing what they want to do and just do it again tomorrow, fellas. Hell, they ain't gonna do nothing anyway. You see what I'm saying? This is a shame.
After the car was torched to break up the crowd of rowdy drivers and spectators.
Because they could get something else on fire, you know what I mean? Like these old buildings around here, that's kind of scary. That seems like extra. I don't think they need to be doing all that.
One neighbor tried to put out the flames with a fire extinguisher, but was told to back off for his own safety. Police say this was one of at least 4 sideshow locations in Richmond and Oakland on Sunday morning.
They told this dude to back off for his own safety. This man trying to put a lit car that's fuming with fire, and they told him to back off. The man trying to put the fire out, but they don't even want his assistance. But yet still, we don't even see no blue lights around yet. He's trying to do what a good Samaritan, a good citizen, a sidewalk person would do. But yet and still, if a neighbor was to come in and just take initiative and try to, stop this behavior, belligerent behavior out here in the streets, then they want to hold the citizens accountable. For what? Y'all ain't doing y'all job. This is the stuff that we'll be talking about, man. And this is the stuff the media that won't really show y'all. And it take us like content creators to come on here and expose the hypocrisy that they showing on these news stations and these media outlets. But they're not going to they're only going to tell you but so much. But you're going to see the real, especially on this channel here. You're going to see, I'm going to expose every last one of them in these cities. And he has 18 more, 19 more cities to go. And you best believe California, LA, or wherever, how y'all divided over there. Shout out to LA. But right now, y'all acting a monk over there.
Still screeching and people yelling and screaming. And it's just insane. Just complete insanity.
Some neighbors say as long as no one gets hurt, they're cool with it. Live and let live.
We're kind of waiting for it. I don't mind.
It was fun to watch.
Fun to watch. No problems with it.
These neighbors are saying that it's fun to watch and it's cool. And look at the skid marks back here in the back, behind out here in these streets. They're doing so much donuts. They done missed the street. They done peel the paint up off the ground. You could believe they're coming back out there about 2 or 3 in the morning. And they're gonna finish all that up. They're gonna tear all that. They're gonna peel all that paint up on the streets. You got this young boy, and he probably been part of it. He probably was the one hanging out the roof on the goddamn Mustang. Oh, it's fun. Yeah, I bet it is fun.
It was fun to watch.
It's loud. It was 1 hour. It's a Saturday night. It's not that big of a deal in Oakland.
But some previous sideshows have ended in gunfire and even homicides. We're not aware of any injuries from Sunday morning. Still, people want to know why police didn't break it up sooner. The Oakland Police Officers Association says they simply don't have enough officers to move in safely. The union says
my bad, peeps. My bad. Let me
After years of delays and setbacks, the housing complex set to bring hundreds of affordable units.
Let me bring this back. My fault. Ah, man, hit the wrong button. But yeah, these streets here is really it's chaos. This thing's slowing down right now, so I apologize for that. I hit the wrong button. So yeah, here we go. I'm gonna get excuse me, y'all, coughing and stuff. Let me get back to where I was at. Yeah, I'm sorry. I apologize for that too. My hand hit the button on his mouth. So
action for about 40 minutes. They say this infinity offer his own safety. Police say this was one of at least 4 sideshow locations in Richmond and Oakland on Sunday morning.
The wheels screeching and people yelling and screaming, and it's just insane, just complete insanity.
Some neighbors say as long as no one gets hurt, they're cool with it. Live and let live.
I've been kind of waiting for it. I don't mind.
It was fun to watch.
Fun to watch. No problems with it.
It was fun to watch.
It's loud. It was 1 hour. It's a Saturday night. It's not that big of a deal in Oakland.
But some previous sideshows have ended in gunfire and even homicides. We're not aware of any injuries from Sunday morning. Still, people want to know why police didn't break it up sooner. The Oakland Police Officers Association says they simply
I bet you
don't have enough officers to move in safely.
I bet you if they stop setting these parents accountable for these guys' activities and these behavior, I bet a whole lot of this stuff will die off. But until then, we're up on the leadership. Once people are letting other people out here committing crimes run rampant. Hell, they committing crimes themselves. And yet still, if I'm not mistaken, isn't the Olympics or something like that, some big event, world event is coming to LA like in 2028 or something like that? Y'all put it leave a comment down below and see if if you heard of something like that, or if there's some kind of major event with sporting is coming over there. I don't even think they're gonna have it over there because all this crime and stuff going on out in Oakland or LA or wherever they're trying to have it at to host it. But it's too much chaos over there, man. And they're accepting this behavior, and there's nothing that they could do. But I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all think, man. Are they going to host any upcoming events for our Super Bowl, the Olympics, the FIFA Cup, or whatever the events they may have? I don't think so, because these sideshows they be having with the cars spinning out, doing burnouts out in the middle of the street. It's someone's gonna get hurt or killed, and it's gonna be a fortunate situation. So y'all leave a comment down below and y'all tell me what y'all think about the Oakland sideshow. So I'll catch y'all next video. Peace.